Hello, beautiful soul family. It is Nicole going live again for Tuesday transmissions, Transmission Tuesdays with light language. And today what was coming through is to talk about personal power and self-care. I just returned from Bhakti Fest over the weekend, and it was so amazing and heart-filled and just a great way for myself to fill my own cup. And I do that for myself. I'm very attuned to when I need to create more energy for myself, when I feel depleted, or if I'm feeling like low in my energy. I make it a big commitment in my life to follow that whispering that says, go and get self-care. I've become really good at this. So I teach that, right? I teach that for women, is how to create self-care in their lives, discipline in their lives for self-care. Because when we do care for ourselves, not only can we understand ourselves better, but we can also cultivate awareness around our energy. And energy and personal power is all about what I teach. And I really am so passionate about helping women to break through all the subconscious patterns and conditioning that keeps them disempowered and bring them to a place of empowerment, reclaiming their power. And power can mean so many things, so I can describe what that means in a second. But once we're in our power, once we're experiencing more power, from the yogic perspective, that's called brahmacharya, and I'll talk about that, we can get more in alignment. We can just get in alignment with our hearts, we can get more alignment with our passions, with our purpose, with our visions. Now, in yoga, brahmacharya means, traditionally it means celibacy. We practice brahmacharya to harness energy. When I talk about it in terms of women's empowerment, I like to talk about it in terms of how we harness energy, our prana, our life force, and also whether or not we're leaking and how we're leaking our energy. Because we can leak our energy all over the place in different ways, right? Within relationships, within directing and projecting our energy somewhere else. We can take on a lot of media and social constructs, and that can leak our energy. We can give our power away to things like Facebook, for example, right? Like scrolling all day. And so today I thought we'd talk about personal power because that was in alignment with my group, my women's group coaching course. And we talked about the third chakra today. Third chakra, personal power. This is about your will, your enthusiasm, your energy that you have for life, for your purpose, for your divine gifts to be shared with the world. But if you're feeling depleted, if your energy is leaking, if you've got a lot of, one of the girls said, yes, I shouldn't say girls, I should say women. One of the women talked about giving up her power to her thoughts. Yes, we can give up our power to our thoughts. And so if that's happening, hello Gina, then we're giving our power away. And then we're spending so much time and energy outside of ourselves, externally, that we don't have a lot for ourselves internally. And really the whole game is to keep increasing and harnessing your internal energy. And that gives you the life force and the vitality to do the outer work, right? And so today I really thought, wow, I went to Bhakti Fest over the weekend to fill my cup, to recharge, so I have more to give, more power, more vitality to offer. And that is so important. And I know that as a culture, we're starting to realize that self-care really is the way that we share, right? Everything that we do for our own healing and our own service to ourselves becomes a great asset to anyone that we work with, as healers, as teachers, as lovers of life. So today, I wanted to talk about that personal empowerment and third chakra. So our will, our ability to drive forward our ideas, our concepts, to share our gifts. And one of the great resources that we have not only is something like yoga but meditation and really our breath. I wanted to talk about the breath too. Our breath is a powerful indicator as to where we are in our lives and how we're living, right? So if you are in a shallow breath, you're starving yourself of life force energy. I found myself over the weekend only doing breathwork practices, and that has become my primary modality that I share with all sorts of people, not just women, but women and men. I do breathwork ceremonies. And the reason I do them, why I love them so much, is it offers us more vitality. Oxygenating your body, gives you prana, gives you life force. And that life force also has the ability to heal at a very, very deep level, to carve out pathways energetically to our subconscious and to pull things up for clearing, to purge things out, and then to offer ourselves the ability to connect with our personal power and our heart center. We want to connect with our heart center, right? Because when we connect with our heart center and we get all of the mind chatter and things out of the way, we're activated. And that's why I also like light language. It bypasses a lot of the mental noise that we're so congested with and brings us directly into our heart. And so breathwork, light language, healing, these are all heart-centered practices, and they provide deep healing. So today's light language is really about connecting with our heart, about feeling ourselves. It's also a feeling practice. I offered a light language transmission to a friend over the weekend, gave him a blessing, and he said, God, I felt that light language so deeply in his bones. And although people are not translating, some people are translating it, it's not really meant for word translation because it's bypassing all that mental noise and moving directly into the DNA, like the soul structure, the energetic structure of our bodies, clearing out some of the disturbances, if you want to call it that. I'm kind of getting away from negative and positive or right or wrong. It's more like there's disturbances of our energy or congestion in our energy pattern, our chakras, and we want to clear out that so that we can become a clearer channel of light, of love, of awareness, presence, right? Right relationship, that kept coming up too. Right relationship, balance, harmony, personal power, right? So they're all related. Everything's related, of course. So third chakra, again, clearing that out so that we get into a place of personal power will help us to get also into our hearts. And so all of this information today, really around this transmission and connecting ourselves to that internal power and to our heart power. So I'll encourage you today, as you're listening to this transmission, to be in a place that feels really powerful to you. That might be an altar space. It might be being outside. It could be wherever you feel a sense of balance within your own nervous system, your heart. And we'll tune into the navel center. In shamanism, the navel center is our connection to the unseen realms, the kushko. And that is also our power center because it connected us to the placenta, to our own mothers, right? So there's a lot of energy that is harnessed and moved through the belly button. And there's so many nerve endings as well there. So I want you to really focus today on the belly center, on your power center. And see, as you're tapping in and tuning in, we'll start to slow down. I talk pretty fast because a lot comes through, but to slow down, to breathe, to ground. And to connect to this eternal place, this eternal well of wisdom and knowledge at the navel center. And the breath being the portal that connects you to the unseen realms, that connects you to that sense of energy, power. And as you're breathing into the navel center, then breathe down, breathe into your body, ground your body to the earth. I'll invite you also, as you ground energy to the earth, to harness the power of the cosmic mother, to harness the power of Pachamama, and to bring that up through your feet, through your legs, all the way into your pelvis and back into your belly. So you're creating this connection with the earth and her power. It might be good today to walk around without your socks and shoes on to feel the earth. I know here in Ashland it's super cold, but connecting to the earth. Just breathe. And as you breathe into your belly, breathe out down through the legs back to the earth, and create this kind of figure 8 energy, this infinity type pattern between your belly and the earth, feeling the energy that's communing between you and the earth. And as you're doing that, as you're feeling more recharged, you might even consider, I was talking about connecting with the earth, like an earthing practice where you really get into communion with the earth, feet exposed to the earth, deep within the earth, 15 minutes. You like charge your whole body with 350 volts of energy. It's a lot of energy that we get from the planet. So it's like plugging in. We're going to plug in. And we don't have 15 minutes in this moment to plug in, but you can come back to this after you plug into the earth as well and do this healing again. Let's place your hands on your belly and saying thank you. Thank you to your belly. Soften the belly. Allow more air, more breath in. And I brought one of my wings today. For some reason the hawk wing wanted to be here, so I'm just going to gently invite the winged ones into our experience, just giving ourselves a little bit of clearing energetically. If you're at your altar space, you might even light a candle, just representing the solar power, the solar energy and light within you. Excuse me. Good. And then I will invite the light language and the Reiki technologies into this healing, into this experience. So we're invoking all of the guides, all the angels, all the ascended masters, the spiritual allies that connect with each of us that are seeing this, witnessing this, or hearing this. We invite in the light, we invoke the light and all energies of density to be released down into the earth. This light transmission that we'll be receiving is a transmission regarding opening our personal power to experiencing our autonomy and sovereignty. As you place your hands on your belly, just enjoying this feeling of power. And again, light language is a transmission that is a felt experience more than anything else, just allowing yourself to receive. Placing hands on belly. Placing one hand on the heart. And feeling the breath as the bridge between these two chakras, the Manipura, Anahata. Feeling your power coming online, reclaiming that masterful energy of vitality and merging it, creating union, divine union, the yoga with the heart. So we come from a place of strength and courage, fearlessness with our gifts. And we share them with kindness, compassion, and so much love. And just taking a deep breath all the way down into the Cosmic Mother. Thank you, Pachamama, for grounding and placing this energy, embodying this energy. And thank you to the Sun, Taita Inti, the beautiful, powerful protector, that energy that we get through our breath and through this beautiful practice. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so we thank all of our beloved guides, we thank our angels, we thank the ascended ones, we thank all of the blessed beings that protect this earth, this planetary galactic federation around us, all the light. You can imagine encasing your body in a beautiful golden hue, a light. And keeping this transmission in your body with that golden light protecting you so that you have that sense of personal empowerment. You're not leaking your energy, but you're using it and harnessing it for yourself. Thank you to all those who are watching or are listening or are feeling this practice. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. So I'm just opening my eyes. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Amora. Thank you, beloved angels. And yeah, I'm going to continue to do these for a little while, just as people are learning to feel this practice. And if you have any questions about it, thank you for the hearts. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to ask. I am here. You can ping me below this video and you can comment. Please feel free to share how this helped you feel, because I'm also curious, as I've been working with this since 2012, I'm really just learning it, and it's a felt practice. And so however you feel, I would love to know, because I'm curious. And wherever the intention goes, which is why I theme them, I feel like the energy is powerful there. So let me know if that was your experience as well. And again, let me know if you have any questions. You can check this out. I'll be putting all of these up on my YouTube channel, which is Nicole Doherty. It's my name, Nicole Doherty. And I think it's under Nicole Doherty Yoga, actually, Nicole Doherty Yoga. But I'll have all of these videos and light transmissions and healings and coachings and teachings and stuff on my YouTube channel. So you can also see them and view them there from past weeks and practice with those as well. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you and love you. And I hope to connect soon. Okay, thank you. Namaste.